Hi, my name is Sarah McNaby, and I'm excited to introduce a project I've been working on for the course info8000 named Marine Debris Collection Service. It's a web application designed to help track and categorize marine debris using images and location data. So this system uses Google Gemini AI to verify and classify the type of debris in uploaded photos, building a growing database that supports marine pollution research and cleanup efforts and so on. On the backend, I use Python with the Flask framework because it's flexible and easy to integrate with different tools. And the data is stored in SQL, which is a great fit for focused application like this. And several key APIs are integrated in this application, like the Google Gemini API, as I mentioned, for advanced image analysis, GeoPy with Nominatim for geocoding and location tagging, Google Translate to support multilingual descriptions, and Pillow for image optimization before analysis. On the front end, then users are served a simple HTML interface via Flask templates, and so they can upload a photo, enter coordinates, and then add an optional description. So how it works, once submitted, the system will validate the image format and coordinates, optimizes the image for AI analysis, and then sends the image to Gemini AI with a prompt asking if it shows marine debris. Based on the response, it either classifies the debris type and saves it or explains that it's not considered as marine debris. This creates a structured data set that can help the users like scientists or volunteers and other users to use this data for different applications. So let me show you how it works. Let's test this. So on the left side, you can see that we have the submission route, and here we can select a photo and upload it here, add the description. And then for GPS coordinates, we have two options to just get the current location or insert the GPS coordinates manually and then submit the photo. So let me just choose a file. Let's see. So I want to try this one. Open, description, some sort of debris. And then for the location, let's say for this time, I will get current location. Okay, submit. Okay, so here you can see that it will show us the image, and the category is other. Here we can see that marine debris successfully recorded, so it is considered as debris, but the category is other. So probably we need to go to the explanation to see what kind of debris is that. And it says the image shows a cigarette butt in sand. While cigarettes are manufactured, they don't neatly fit into the provided categories. So this means the categories that we provided when we were coding, it does not include cigarette as debris. But here in the explanation is good enough to tell us what kind of debris is that. And as I use the current location here, we see that location is detected in the US. And it also will show us the date and time that we tested or used the interface. So then, what will happen if we choose something that is not debris? It's so the category is this. So for the sake of time, I will show you this one. For example, I put the coordinates manually, and it was a photo from Malaysia. So the system will detect that this coordinate is from Malaysia, and it detected the category as fabric. Also, I had another photo uploaded here that was from Italy. So I just put the coordinates, and the system detected the location as in Italy. And it was in the glass category. Also, we had, before I tested a few more photos, it detected as plastic and metal. And also here you can see metal, and you see for the location, whenever I use the location, the current location, it detected the United States. And then for other locations, I put manually, it just detected the country of that coordinate. So let's try again. Choose a file, and this one, and say detect the class of debris. Then I use the current location, submit. Okay, so this time, this was plastic. So it can detect the category well. And for the next one, I want to show you something. So before, when I was testing, I was trying to use descriptions in different languages to see if it can translate it. So in that part, I detected some errors in my code. So I worked on that again, so I could get the description in English, even if I put it in a different language. So let's select another file, and this one, let's say here, I change the language, and I write. So this is what I'm writing. And you will see the translation in English. So current location and submit. Okay, you can see that it will tell us that, okay, does not contain marine debris, no identifiable as marine debris. So we need to do the same. So let's try something, and then probably I use this photo one more time. I don't remember, but let's say, okay, in another language. And current location, submit. Okay, as you can see, I used a different language, but the description is here. It shows up in English. Is this garbage? Okay, and you can see that it detected the category as a combination of plastic and metal, and also the location, date, and a good explanation about what kind of plastic and metal debris are those here. So we can see that every time that we can upload the photo successfully and detect the category, we see the success message of marine debris successfully recorded with the type of the debris mentioned here. So finally, let's have a conclusion. So marine debris is one of the most urgent environmental issues facing our oceans today. And so from plastics to abundant fishing gear, this pollution threatens marine life, ecosystems, and even human health. And tools like this web app can help users to better understand where debris comes from, how it accumulates, and what actions are most effective in addressing them. And this is just a simple web app, but it can be improved to be used by the scientists, by policymakers, and so on. Thank you, and I thank also Dr. Johnson for this challenging project and for the great course. Thank you.